Hey guys, Christian G from StrengthAddicts.com. Let me be point blank honest with you. If you're ever out of town, on vacation, your car's in the shop, don't ever use Enterprise Rental Car. And I mean ever. I used to use them pretty much exclusively because I would always take my car in for repairs at Crippen in Lansing, Michigan. And at Crippen, right across the street, literally on the same side of the street, was an Enterprise Rental Car. I have Progressive insurance. I always use Enterprise. They're approved. Never had a problem until April of 2014. My car was in the shop with some suspension issues, some steering issues. I wasn't going to have it for about a week or two. My insurance approved me. I went to Enterprise. I said, I want a basic car. They said, oh, we've got this blinged out Fusion for you with rims and blah, blah, blah. It's like, I don't want that. I just want a basic car. In fact, there was a small Volkswagen I wanted, but they were like, no, that car's too small for you. Take the Fusion. I took the Fusion. 2 days later, I woke up, went outside, and the Fusion was sitting on four cinder blocks actually. The rims were stolen. It took them about 2 weeks to come out and get that car. I called, the local branch. I called the regional director. I called the emergency response. I called the 800 number. My insurance company was like, why is that car still there? The Wixom police was like, why is that car still there? The village apartments were like, why is that car still there? We had little kids in the community that were very close to the car playing with it. I saw some older kids almost seesawing it for a second. At least that's what it looked like for my third floor apartment. And I finally called the police department and I said, listen, this is essentially an attractive nuisance. This is bringing little kids close to it. If it falls on one of them, it could maim them. It could possibly kill them. The apartment complex doesn't want to hear it, and I cannot get through to Enterprise. I've called everybody. The police said, not a problem. We'll take care of it. And from what I understand, they called Enterprise. I gave them a number to an office in Lansing where I rented the car from, and they basically told them, from what I understand, if you don't come and get this car, Mr. Duke is not going to pay because his insurance company, he has a deductible for $500. The insurance company's been calling you. We've been calling you. He's been calling you. The apartment complex has been calling you. If you don't come and get this car, we're going to tow it at your expense. And if we have to drag it out of here, we're going to drag it out of here. And I don't know if that's exactly what they said, but that's what I believe they said. Because within about an hour or two, there was a tow truck there. And I had to hear for days from Enterprise how, we don't have a tow truck that can get out there that quickly. No, this is complicated. To get a car off cinder blocks, put it on the ground, then raise it, put it on the tow truck, that is not an easy feat. That requires a lot of time and planning. But when Wixom PD called, miraculously, within an hour or two, the tow truck driver was there. They took the car away, and I asked the tow truck driver, I said, I heard it was really difficult to do this. No, not difficult at all. Who told you that? Enterprise Car Rental told me that. Aside from that, and aside from the fact that my friends at Powerhouse Gym in Novi were saying, oh my God, that was your car we saw on Instagram or Pinterest, I was like, yeah, that's my car. Because, when you've got a car sitting on cinder blocks in the most populated community in Wixom, it's going to find its way to social media. But apparently I couldn't get the people from Enterprise to come out and get it. So let's talk about my $500 deductible, shall we? When I rented the car, because I used a debit card, they kept my $50 deposit from Bank of America. I also paid them $400 in checks from First Merit. I was on a $100 a month payment plan for the deductible. The first month they kept the $50, and I went into a local branch and I paid another $50 in cash. That was my first $100. So I have proof for $450, and I have to find the person that I gave the $50 to in person to give me some kind of a statement. Either way, Enterprise Rental Car sent my account for collection in October of 2014. Or I don't even know when they sent it. All I know is I paid it off October of 2014, and it's been in collections for God knows how long. Now, what's interesting about it is that I emailed Enterprise about a week and a half ago and told them I have proof for $400 in checks. Now, of course, they recognize that, and they say you owe $100. But no, in fact, I owe you no money because I've got another $50 proof that I sent them from my debit card and another $50 that I paid in cash that I have to get and a statement from a person that works at the local branch office. But according to Enterprise, I owe now $100, and according to the credit collection agency that they called twice as of the last several months, I owe $289. Now, how $289 and $100 No. And then my parents have actually received mail from Enterprise only a month ago saying that I owed $500. So, really, we've got a severe accounting problem with Enterprise. We have an incredible, gross amount of negligence at the local level because they couldn't come and get their car. So, all I have to say to you is Hertz, budget, Alamo, but not Enterprise. And if you're stranded in the middle of nowhere and the only choice for you is Enterprise, walk.